A new investing app has entered the scene. Is it the best thing that's been invented for investors since sliced bread, or will it fall short of the ever-expanding market expectations? Will it prove to beat out all these other investment apps that are out here right now, or will it fail to even meet what's considered standard in the investor marketplace now? Join us for this Moomoo or Moomoo review, where we reveal the truth of if this is a good investing app to use, what value it has to you, its history, its track record, and exactly what does it have to offer on the marketplace. Starring Elijah Blau. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, this is Elijah with Financial Anatomy, the place where we teach you how to take control of your financial destiny. Here on this channel we talk about ways to make money online or just in general, investing, personal finance, and apps that involve money in some form. And we're going to be talking about the latter in this video because we're going to be revealing the truth of the Moomoo app and whether it's a good app to use for investing. So if you've been investing for a while, or if you're new to the game, you probably know that there are a lot of apps to pick from when it comes to investing your money, and this is a good thing. But what exactly makes this app stand out from the crowd? So before we jump into general pros and cons, we do want to make sure that they're kind of up to industry standards by giving some background information. The Moomoo investing platform is actually owned by a company called Futu, and it's the largest brokerage in Asia. Quick little fun fact, you could actually invest in Futu using the Moomoo app if you wanted to invest in the company, which is pretty interesting. It's SIPC insured up to $500,000, which is pretty much industry standard when it comes to a brokerage account. On top of this, the brokerage is actually for the most part free to use, and it's commission free, including options trading. And speaking of trading, it has stocks, bonds, ETFs, and short selling available to be able to trade on the Moomoo platform. And I want to just give a confession, if I'm butchering the name, if it's Momo, let me know in the comments, okay? Another interesting thing that they do offer is you can have access to level 2 data without paying something, which is kind of unique. So in a lot of apps or a lot of investing brokerages, if you want access to level 2 data, it usually costs something. For it to be available here for free is a nice little touch, and I wouldn't mind seeing more apps, Webull, do the same thing at some point, but I guess time will tell when it comes to that expectation I'm putting out there, right? And since I have already brought up Webull, just like Webull, this app has a lot of information inside of it. So for the most part, you're not going to really have to leave the app to find out information about the stock or ETF or whatever you're thinking about purchasing, because it's all inside that app. Now that we have a general overview of the Moomoo investing app, let's talk about the pros and the cons, starting out with the pros. But before we hop into the pros and the cons, if you have any interest in the Moomoo app in terms of investing, you can always sign up using the link in the description or in the pinned comment, and they're actually having a promotion where you can get 2 free stocks. The first stock is valued between $3 and $350, and the second stock is valued between $8 and $1,000 if you deposit $100 or more after you sign up within 30 days. So if you're interested in getting some free stocks and trying out the platform for yourself, you can always click on the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Moving on to the pros and the cons. So one big pro is that this platform doesn't have any commission fees. Now it's slowly becoming industry standard for brokerages not to charge us just to trade, but that doesn't dismiss the fact that they do have commission-free trading, so it still fits in the pros, even if I do feel like they couldn't get away with doing it at this point. Another pro, like I mentioned before, is they do have options trading available, and unlike other brokerages, you actually can sign up without depositing money. What I mean by that is during the sign-up process, you just sign up. It's not making it mandatory for you to deposit like a minimum amount of money just to sign up and get access to the platform. You just sign up and get access to the platform. You obviously will need to add money later if you want to invest, but it is pretty nice that they're not requiring it as part of sign up. And like I mentioned in the overview, level 2 data is free on this platform, which is a nice addition. When I compare that to Webull, which costs $5 over there, it's something I really would like to see implemented in other apps, that level 2 data being made available for free. And our last pro is you do have access to different order types such as a market order, limit order, and the ability to trade a little bit before and after the market closes. That's going to be very important for traders or people who really need to buy right now in order to make profits. So that's something worth noting. And a little side note is you could actually trade on the Hong Kong market because that's available on this platform. Keep in mind that there's going to be a little currency exchange, so you'll need to take that into consideration, but you can still do it. Of course, everything has its negative side, so Elijah, what are the cons? Well, one of the cons is you can only have a taxable account on this platform as of right now. So if you wanted to open up, let's say, an IRA or any other type of retirement account or transfer retirement account over here, it's just not going to happen because they don't have that capability yet. Another con is really going to kick in for traders, but they do have a high margin interest rate, which is 6.8%. And one of the cons here in particular is that's just a flat rate across the board. When you compare that to something like Webull, which has a high interest rate starting out, but the higher your balance is in your account, the more that rate has potential to come down lower and lower. That opportunity isn't really here. It's just that's just going to be the flat margin rate for the duration of you using the account, which is kind of like, eh. And sadly, as of the time of this recording, they don't have cryptocurrency available on the platform either. Now that could change, and if it does, we'll be sure to update this video. So if at any point you see a change, let me know in the comments section. We'll be sure to update this video to reflect that change. But right now, no cryptocurrency on Moomoo. And they also don't have any phone service, so any communication you do with them is going to be strictly email right now. Needless to say, that is a con. Hopefully that evens out with time. They can have additional ways of contacting, supporting, and resolving issues available to us, the investor, but only time will tell on that. So you now know the truth of this mysterious investing app. Okay, maybe it wasn't so mysterious, but you now have a good overview of what the app has to offer you. I didn't mention this before, but even though the investing app platform is relatively new, coming on the scene in 2019, the company Futooth itself has actually been around for quite some time. That's definitely worth mentioning because the platform itself is still relatively new, but it's not necessarily owned by a company that was just started yesterday. With that being said, that concludes our review, or the truth, about the Moomoo platform. And if you have any interest in signing up with Moomoo, you can do so using the link in the description or the pinned comment. Like I said before, you can get 2 free stocks just for signing up and depositing $100 or more into your account. If you found value in this video, a thumbs up is greatly appreciated, and consider subscribing if you're new and hitting that bell notification if you want to be notified when I drop another Moomoo video, because I will be coming out with tutorials on how to do certain things within the app pretty soon. I'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to get out there and take control of your financial destiny.